Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. Well, for everyone who joined us for Hot Messy Topics, thank you. If you weren't a part of it, then definitely go be a part of the replay crew. We're back to talk about Raquel Leviss from Vanderpump Rules because we just spoke to a source who confirmed everything that we've been talking about, but there's always been a little speculation, right? As to whether or not Raquel Leviss is actually in a mental health facility. We were wondering, we're like, is she? Is she just staying with her parents in Phoenix, Arizona? Like, what's going on? Because for someone to say that they're in a mental health facility and not actually be there, my God, the receipts that would come out at the moment that you start filming again and people piece together the fact that you were never actually at a mental health facility, this would be problem on top of problem. On top of that, Vanderpump Rules is filming season 11, and there are shots of Sheena looking a little bit worried. So we're going to get into all of this. This is tea that you have not heard yet. But before we jump in, do all the YouTube things, smash the like button, show some love, and let's just do the damn thing.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, so before I get into the Vanderpump Rules season 11 filming, I just wanted to talk about this for 2 seconds. Now, there was an Instagram post that came out from CC Loves You. We love CC Loves You over here, right? CC is always posting, and she posted this fake Raquel Leviss finally negotiating to return to Vanderpump Rules. Now, when she posted this, she posted about how she knew for a fact that this was fake news, that she has receipts that Raquel is not actually in a mental health facility. So, of course, we're wondering, like, you know for a fact she's not in a mental health facility. Where the is Raquel? And why is she not filming? Well, I spoke to a source who's actually really close to Raquel, and this is how this went down. This person ran into Tom Sandoval. Tom Sandoval explained the photo on the plane. So do you guys remember going back, there was a fan on a flight who took a photo of Tom Sandoval talking to Raquel. Well, when he was talking to Raquel, he has the name of the mental health facility under Raquel's name because that's how he knows to answer, because he knows that's when Raquel is actually calling. Raquel has definitely been in the mental health facility the whole time. This is what the source is confirming. She actually touched on the fact that, one, she never wanted to file the restraining order against Sheena. She said that her family and her sister made her file the restraining order against Sheena, and in order to clap back against them and sort of, I guess, do what she wants and stick it to the man, she decided to go to the reunion. She never wanted to file the restraining order. So when she's talking to this source, this is what happened. Tom Sandoval ran into this person while out and about, and Tom Sandoval said, hey, Raquel could use a friend. Am I allowed to pass along your number? So Tom Sandoval ends up passing along the number, right? A few days later, all of a sudden, this person gets a phone call from Phoenix, Arizona. Phone call comes in, it's Raquel. Starts talking to Raquel. Raquel ends up explaining how she's been in the mental health facility. She's calling. She was supposed to be out 30 days ago. Her parents extended her stay for 30 days, and that she's doing good, but she is still only there. He asked her, how could you do this to Sheena? How could you file the restraining order? How could you do this to Ariana? And she said, I'm doing 3 hours of therapy a day. I'm trying to figure out what happened in my life to make me make these decisions. As far as Sheena's concerned, I never wanted to do that to hurt Sheena. I did that because my parents forced me to do it, and my sister forced me to do it. So when I was talking to this source, and I'm like, wait, hold on 2 seconds. Raquel Leviss is still, girl, you're almost 30. You cannot say that my parents made me do it and that, oh my gosh, you just don't even know. My sister and my parents put me in a predicament, and I had to answer, and I had to file a restraining order. Girl, you're almost 30 years old. If my parents told me to do some shit like that, I would say, okay, I hear you. I'm receiving it. I understand. Let me think on it. I wouldn't immediately act on it. And then for you to say that you're also feeling like you were put into some sort of Britney situation where somebody Baker's acted your ass or took your rights away from you because they feel like as an adult human being, you are not able to care for yourself. I am very curious about that and what premise or grounds that her parents or her sister, her parents and her sister have to put her in a facility like this. Like, can you really do that? But to confirm against what Cece says, Cece Loves You said, we have receipts that she is not in a mental health facility. This person that I just spoke to is very much so in the mix. Definitely received a phone call from Raquel. She said she does not have her cell phone. She does call out. She was leaving at the end of June. So she's out. Raquel Leviss is out of the mental health facility, and she is, I guess, maybe kind of entering in the zone of negotiations. Does she return to Vanderpump Rules? Does she not? Her parents, her family, from what we can tell, they don't want her to be on the show. Rightfully so, because of all of the shit that's come out, right? It makes sense. Have you seen the headlines? Raquel is just ripped. But this is interesting. So I guess the biggest takeaway is 100% yes, she is still in a mental health facility, or was until the end of June. And 2, the other takeaway was this person asked Tom Sandoval, are you and Raquel still dating? Tom said, no. I broke up with her when she was struggling with the mental health and all of that. And I was trying to help her along the way. Same person asked Raquel, what happened with you and Tom? Well, after the reunion, I felt like I needed to break things off. So this is the only disconnect, is that we don't know actually who is telling the truth as to who broke up with who. Otherwise, everything else is not a disconnect. This is 100%. This shit happened. She's in a mental health facility in Arizona, or was until the end of June. As per her family, her parents, her sister, Tom Sandoval is claiming, I broke up with Raquel. Raquel is claiming, I broke up with Sandoval. If I had to believe somebody in this story, I'm guessing that I would probably believe Raquel, especially because Stassi Schroeder recently came out and talked about the big bombshell at the end. And she said, you know what? I think that some of you guys were sleeping on the bombshell, because at the end, it was when Raquel did the confessional and she spoke to producers and she talked about the time that they hooked up in Mexico. Well, when she was talking about it, she's like, oh, I don't want to piss Tom off, and I don't know if he's going to get upset with this. And I was thinking about a throuple, and oh my God, all of these things. But as she's putting it out, Stassi made a great point. She's like, look at the control that this man has on this girl. She's so afraid that if she tells her truth, that she is going to be just completely obliterated, ripped apart by the same guy that she's putting all of her eggs in his basket. Wild. But now I can't just give that to you guys and not ask your opinions. So go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, do all the YouTube things, show some love, get subscribed, hit that notification bell. And don't forget that at some point this weekend, we will be posting it on the community tab. We'll be back for our members only morning meetings. I love you guys. Happy 4th of July. Have a beautiful, safe, fun extended weekend. Be careful, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.